Okay. Let me tell you about Devara Part 1. It's a Telugu film, and it stars NTR, which also he was one of the stars of RRR, one of my all-time favorite, probably my favorite Indian film I've ever seen. So it's NT Rama Rao Jr. He's known as NTR for short. He played Beam in RRR. He is the lead in this film, which is about a legendary fighter who is off the coast of India. Um, Basically, he's part of a group of pirates. And the movie at times almost feels like an Aquaman story because his character in the film, Devara, is like a superhero. He's swims in the ocean. He fights pirates in ridiculous, over the top action sequences, and he becomes legendary in this part of the world. He parts ways. He's part of this group of pirates in the beginning and then parts ways with them and then goes undercover as his own son. The story is very confusing. The action sequence over the top as to be ridiculous. I mean, like, he's catching sharks in the ocean and bringing them up on shore with like mixed with bad digital effects and some puppetry. And I don't know, it's 2 hours and 45 minutes. There's a couple musical numbers in this thing. The pirates conspire to kill him at a wedding. They have this wedding and they're going to kill him at the wedding and get him drunk because he's going after the bad guys. And then it's ridiculous. It lacks the heart that I've seen in other Indian films. The over the top nature isn't, at least in RRR when it was over the top, it was played like Raiders of the Lost Ark. This is ridiculous and unrealistic. And with the bad effects, doesn't sell it, right? I thought the effects in RRR was, it made sense for what it was. This does not make sense. It's part 1. I can't imagine what part 2 will be. So I was really disappointed with Devara Part 1. I cannot recommend it. Probably give it a 5 out of 10. It was nice to see NTR. Like, I'd like to see him in a better movie, but like it just went off on tangents that you just couldn't buy it. It's in limited release at AMC right now, where I paid to go see it. But and at some point it will end up on Amazon, but can't recommend it. Except for the action sequences were kind of cool, but you could tell too often that Devara was on these, it's on wires. It's all on wires. He's like, he'd jump about or jump up a thing. It's all wire work. And then, it was very obvious wire work to me. So I wasn't thrilled or taken. I found like the over the top nature just made it boring because it wasn't rooted in reality. It lacked the romanticism of RRR. I can't compare everything to RRR, but he was in that, and like Harrison Ford post Star Wars would do other movies and people would make inevitable comparisons. So, Alan, you dodged a bullet by not going to this.
I was going to say to our Indian audience, please direct all your comments to Chris Gore.
Yes. Yes.
You are about to get some massive heat now.
I'm sorry. And it's clearly based on a legend, which plays kind of like Aquaman in a way, or the way that Jason Momoa's Aquaman. It seems inspired by that in a way. He's not Aquaman. I'm just saying it has that feeling in a sense.
I'm just saying, get ready for the hate.
Yes. To our Indian audience that just unsubscribed.
It's this guy.
What can I say? What can I say?
I would highly encourage you to next time on Wednesday we should read the comments of your review to Devara.
Yeah, all right, we'll do that next
We'll
week.
do that. All right.